Wholeness, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashida Silvertree, Wholeness Beautiful Beings, and today's topic is Rise of the Matriarch. How being straightforward with your intentions can help our men. How can being straightforward with your intentions help our men? So, and this is for those of you who are hetero, um, or you know what? Nah, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Whoever, whatever you're into, whatever you like. Okay, because this pertains to all of humanity, all people, right? Being straightforward saves so much freaking time. Okay, time, energy, and heartbreak. It really, really does. People like to play games, right? They do. They do. They like to play games and they like to manipulate, unfortunately. It's happened to me several times. I handle it a lot better than I did in the past. I handle it a lot better. That's one thing I love about the 30s is that 30s you discover this strength in you. Because I'm a firm believer in the Trinity, okay? Um, you have the maiden, mother, crone. I'm very much a firm believer in that, and I'm very much in my mother phase right now, okay? Parts of me is still maiden, but parts of me I'm gaining wisdom, right? And learning from my experiences. And I will say this, I am handling a lot of gameplay when I bump into individuals who show interest. Be straightforward with what you want. And if you don't know with what you want, say I don't know what I want. That's being straightforward. An answer is an answer. It just might not be the answer that you want. It may not be the answer that they want, but it is an answer, and you must respect that. Oh, I don't know what I want. And if they say I don't know what I want either, okay, then I guess you're both of y'all are just don't know what you want. And then so the follow up question would be, well, if we both don't know what we want, is it smart enough? Is it a smart decision to act on confusion? No. If I say, I want you, you say, I don't want you, that's an answer. Go your separate ways. That's it. That's it. If the other person says, hey, I don't want you, and you say, you know what, I don't want you either, go your separate ways. If one person says, hey, I want you, the other person says, yeah, I want you too, then make your decision. It's very clear, clean cut. Okay? It really, really is. But people like to play. They like to seduce. They like to bring in. They like to push and pull. You know, they like it. And I'm not one, for those of you that are just kind of like cut the BS and get to the point, that's me. That's me. So I go so hard with that. I really do. I guess it's like the woman in her 30s thing. Like you're like, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. You know, like the Spice Girls. So tell me what you want, what I really, really want. Like, I'm like that. Just be straightforward. And you know what? Being straightforward may be offensive. It may be rude. And I don't care. I don't. I don't. I'd rather you be a little rude, a little honest, a little truthful, and you save me the amount of time, right? We waste so much time on the wrong people and we bypass and miss the right ones. I swear to you. I swear. We miss the boat so much. Women. Because this is under Rise of the Matriarchs. Women. Womb men. We miss the mark a lot. If I mold myself into something that he or she will like, then it's just, why? Why? See, that's not in nature. I watched this one nature documentary on birds and like mating and stuff and what birds do. The male birds, they're the ones with the bright feathers, not the women, not the female. The male birds do these intricate dances. Man, I mean, they're quite hilarious. They're quite funny. with the dance, the bird dance, right? They're just doing, it's very intricate. And then you'll have birds that literally will make a mock nest to impress the female bird. Say, look at what I can build for you and our offspring. The female bird will fly in with her neutral brown colors, and she's like, no, thanks though. And she just flies away. Or she's like, wow, oh my gosh, I'm impressed. Your dance is on fleek. The house is amazing. Our babies would love it. Let's do this. Let's mate. Let's bring this all together. You need to be straightforward. Really. Truly. Okay, I'll share this one personal experience, which is funny. I had one gentleman in the past. Okay, disclaimer. I could have been in the wrong, right? I could have been in the wrong and looking into it too deep. But no. I think I was spot on. Usually I am with these things, okay? And it was a gentleman that I took interest in, and I felt that he took interest in me. So we're just going back and forth, nothing too heavy. We're not, you know what I'm saying, just light flirting. And one day, he has enough cojones to ask for my number. And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I give him my number. Now, 25-year-old me would have waited around the phone probably for another 2, 3, 4 weeks with broken communication, wondering what did I do wrong, you know? But no. A 35-year-old me said, cut the bullshit. Why'd you ask for my number? That's how it is with me. I'm just like, what do you want? What do you need? I can do that. I cannot do that. Go away. Right? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I can't be anywhere else but here. Right? I literally can't. I'm right here. And that's where I am. So then I get a reply. It said, he is promised to another. What? Huh? So I blocked him. Hey, call it harsh. Call it karma. I don't know. But call it, I didn't have time. I didn't want to make the time. You understand, we can play with time, so we think, our ego, we think we could play with time, but we're just wasting it. He could have been putting all that time, towards his involvement with someone else and not on me. Right? And it could be, lack of maturity, lack of self-awareness, nice guy, really and truly. But, I'm a firm believer that you can be men and women can be friends for only so long. Because you reach a threshold. I'm talking about heterosexual now. There's a threshold for sure between straight men, straight women. Now, bi and lesbian and gay, there's a whole different dynamic. I'm not specifically talking about that, but hetero men and women, we you can be friendly for sure. Like, you can do things in groups for sure. One-on-one friendship, long term, that's going to turn into something. Either it's going to turn into something great, or it's going to be very one-sided and and it's not going to be great. There's a thin line that's crossed, right? So I just smashed it. That's why I closed the door on it, because I'm like, nah. We're gonna have to cut it, and that's what I did. But that is to say, the importance of being straightforward, right? Especially if you're involved with someone else. Like, that's Yikes, right? So I say that to, and as a way to just, I guess the follow-up question is, what is there to lose when you're being straightforward with someone? Like, what are you losing? What? Like, there's nothing that you're losing. You're actually gaining, you're increasing the potential of finding the right connection with someone. And this can go for platonic friendships too. Like, don't hang out with people and you're fronting and you're like, yeah, I'm into that too, and you're totally not. You're totally not. You know? Like, don't feel forced or obligated to keep this facade up, and you're wasting everyone's flipping time. Like, ugh. You know? Women, like, it could really help a lot of men when you say, hey, especially those who want serious relationships, long-term committed relationships, you say what your expectations are. Say what all that stuff is. Not, no, I'll settle for you. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you don't have a college education. That's okay. Oh, you live in your mom's basement. That's all right. Knowing damn good well you don't, that's not what you ride with. Some women do. Some women are into that. That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, be upfront with them and they will actually respect you a lot more. They really will. They may be a little pissed because they're not getting what they want. But, you know, you're forcing them to step up. When women when they're being straightforward with men, you actually help the man on his development. You actually help him to increase and expand as a person and as a human being. Their standards increase, and then they actually raise the potentiality of meeting someone that's right for them because they're increasing their standards. They're stepping fully into their power. You know, because you said no to them, because you said no. This is what I want, and this is what I don't want, and they're like, okay, I can't meet those needs, deuces, and they go work on themselves, or they don't, or they don't. They just find someone else who's a better match for them. You can't morph somebody into something that they're not. They can't become something that they're not. And you can't morph yourself into something for them. Stop doing that. You know, I've learned now. I have to be very straightforward, almost crude, guys. I have to be almost crude and very frank. Stop being a doll. Like, stop being doll-like. And like, no, just, you gotta, like, be like, what do you want? What is it that you need from me? Oh, okay. These are your intentions. When you ask someone to state their intentions with you, it's hard to lie when you do that, because then you can call them out, and then they'll fail. They get caught up in their own lie. State your intentions. I just want to be with you. Do you really? So, yeah, like, stand firm in your convictions, know what you want and know what you don't want, and state that. Don't keep it all bottled up inside. No, let them know. It really will help them. Truly. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm avoiding right now. And they have no choice. Either they'll respect it or no. It doesn't matter what they do with it. It really doesn't. It confirms to the universe, on a spiritual level, it confirms to the universe that you're about your ish. That you're like, universe, hey, the universe is saying, wow, she's actually confirming her beliefs. This is what she wants to receive. This is what she wants to avoid. And the universe will follow through with that type of frequency. But if you create a dichotomy within yourself, a cognitive dissonance, if you will, where you have your own set of values, your own set of your belief paradigm in lock, but then you don't follow through with the person that comes your way, you're not being straightforward, you're lying. You're being dishonest with yourself, trying to morph yourself into something that they want, or trying to capture them, knowing good and darn well that's not who you really are. A lot of women do this. A lot of women do. Keep to your standards and they'll raise theirs. I promise you. In the rise of the matriarch, all wombs around the world. And I'm not just saying just heterosexual, I'm saying everybody in this. Everyone. Everyone. No one's exempt. No one. Be your authentic self. Stop saying I'm sorry. Oh, I thought if I did this and you'd be happy and you'd accept me. No. Let them choose too. You chose them. Now let them choose. Inauthentic people have a really hard time staying committed to authentic people. They get really upset with authentic people because inauthentic people believe they are not capable of being honest with themselves, that they're not capable of just being themselves. Inauthentic people are intimidated by those who, who stand firm in who they are and centered in who they are, and they're comfortable in who they are. Authentic people are comfortable in who they are, so they're able to convey that very easily. Uncomfortable people who are not so much. If you find that you're uncomfortable with yourself, and you have to put on this mask and take that mask off, and put that one on, and then put that over here, and then put on another mask, and behind this mask, and then take this off. If you feel like you have to do that, then you really, really, really either need to find someone just like you that's struggling with that and that's just as uncomfortable as you are, or you need to leave people the F alone and really figure out who and what you are and what you want. No answer is an answer. No answer is an answer. So, men and women out there, be straightforward. Stop wasting your time, because you're thinking, if I hide behind this mask, I can buy more time. You're not. The mask melts away. It doesn't stay. And the real you is always shown. Always. So that's some food for thought, food for the heart. Got my little burning candle here. Why? Because I have poor insulation in my apartment. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. It's cold. Very, very cold. And electricity is wow. That's all I have to say is wow. So, trying to stay warm. All right, guys. Take care. Let me know what you think. Bye.